Guys, this honestly feels like a foreign concept to me at this point. It's been forever since I posted. I have filmed 2 videos since then. The first one was like a beach trip with my family. All the footage went missing. Should we get more personal? Hey. Beach trip, all got deleted. Then I filmed a video of us like moving to New York and finding an apartment and decorating our apartment. Most of the video was like decorating our apartment. And as I was going through and like editing that footage, I just realized like I had a whole vision for this apartment when we were back in Arkansas, and just with like our budget and the space that we got, I really wasn't able to do what I wanted with it. So I'm not like super proud of our apartment right now. I don't want to put anything out that one is going to give me anxiety and be like, I don't think I like this very much. It's been a minute. Like, it has literally been a minute. The last video I posted March or April. Today is October 1st. And a lot has changed since then. We have moved to New York, and here's the deal. We're gonna catch up. That's what we're gonna do. I have so many things that I want to talk about. 1, let's catch up. 2, let's talk about the struggle that is post-grad life, please. And also just like the things that I'm learning in my 20s. I'm about to be 24 in February. My husband turns 24 in December. So every day is like a new life lesson. Who told me that was gonna happen? So let's just get real personal. I just want to catch up. This goes into like us catching up. But so when we moved, we saved up enough money to where we didn't need jobs for like the first 3 months of moving here. And we booked an Airbnb. And while we were living in that Airbnb for the first month is when we were gonna be apartment searching. We didn't have to find jobs before we came here because that seems like an impossible feat. I know people do it, but holy shit. I know damn well there are no recruiters looking at a resume that says Arkansas and being like, yeah, let's hire her. No shade, Arkansas. Actually, all the fucking shade, Arkansas. Yeah, we were like, oh, we'll be fine. We've got 3 months. Well, basically, right when we got here, my husband found the most, like, his literal dream job. All the stars aligned, and it honestly wasn't even luck because his resume is stacked. And I wasn't shocked at all that he was going to get a job, but the job that he got, just how amazing it is. Like, I can't even, I'm so proud of him. I can't even speak. Like, obviously the job market is tough. It's tough. And it's taking me a little bit longer than I thought. And another thing too is like, I started working in the customer service industry when I was 16 years old, right when I turned 16. I've done numerous things since then. I've done fast food, I've done healthcare, I've done retail. Customer service is just the one thing that I'm like, I feel like I've put in my hard work, like 8 years of just nonstop dealing with people who are aggravated. You're the first one that they're going to complain to. So my brain was like, okay, I have my bachelor's. I'm getting my master's right now in business administration. And I was working at Sephora in Arkansas. There was the opportunity to transfer to a New York store. And I think I was just thinking like, I want more for myself. I've dedicated so much of my life to customer service, and a lot of it has been really bad on my mental health. And so, I'm putting in this work, I'm getting my master's, and I kind of just wanted to get my career started. I want to go into marketing. So it was really important to me that that was where all my focus is. So although I could be going and working at Sephora or any kind of job in that industry, I probably could. I have the experience. I just want to be very intentional with my time, and I want to start my career. So I'm applying for marketing jobs, marketing assistant, marketing associate, entry-level jobs. That's where I want to put all my focus. And then my husband and I have a timeline of like, if it hasn't worked out by month 8 or 9 that we're here, then okay, we revert back to going to Sephora just so that we can, pay the bills and stuff. But right now I'm so fortunate that my husband is able to take care of that, because he's been so supportive, and he doesn't want me to have to take a job that is just gonna drain me mentally, because I am in school part-time, so that already drains me so much. But also, I just want to be intentional with my time, and I want to put my best foot forward, and I'm hoping that that gives me, open some doors and gets me some opportunities. And then, if this time runs out, and it hasn't quite yet, which just might be how it works out, I'll look for something, maybe a little cafe. He is working at MSK, which is the top cancer hospital in the country. He is doing research for them. Cancer biology is my husband's niche. That's what he wants to get his PhD in. So just getting an opportunity to work for such a well-known, renowned hospital that opportunities don't come by easily. His lab that he works in, 3 people work in it. And my husband from Arkansas got it. I just can't. When we first moved, I was in my la-di-da-di-da-di-da fantasy and believed it would be so easy for me to get a job. I have a bachelor's, I'm getting my master's, I have almost 10 years of work experience. No. So the first couple months had just been so mentally tough on me, because I'm taking all the rejection so personally, and I'm competing with 2,000 people. So I think it's just gonna be fate. Really, I think there's not a whole lot that I can do. I've redone my resume about 10 times, just seeing what works for me. I've made a marketing portfolio. Really am trying to focus on all my social medias so that I can be more content heavy and have examples of projects that I can share. And that's that. But those first couple months were just really tough, and it felt like, what am I doing this for? I moved to this city that's I've dreamed of living since I was 13 years old, and I'm not having a good time. And that was tough, because when you have such high expectations for something and then it doesn't meet those expectations, but not because of anything other than just circumstance, that was really tough on me. But I'm so lucky to have such an amazing support group. My friends just are the ones keeping me going. I am so sad that I'm 1,000 miles away. Cue, hey there, Delilah. Thank you. I really miss all my friends. That's also been tough. This is our 3rd month being here. And I will say things are looking up. I've been doing a lot of self-reflection. Obviously, I have all the time in the world. I'm unemployed. I mean, I do have school, but a lot of growth that I want to channel for the future. I want to keep doing what I'm doing. Journaling, writing down my thoughts, allowing myself to express my feelings in any way that I need. Because sometimes feelings can get so overwhelming and you just want to break down, and you're thinking, is that kind of a stupid thing to have a breakdown about? Cut it. Cut the crap. All feelings are valid. If something bothers you, if something makes you upset, it's valid. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone else but you. So I'm learning how to deal with those emotions, and just with everything that's going on in the world right now, we won't delve into that. I think I'm learning more and more each day that we're not promised tomorrow. And you know how many people say that? Oh my God, we get it. We're so over the you're not promised tomorrow. But actually though, I don't want my time to be up and someone to be able to ask me, are you proud of what you did? And me say no. I want to be able to live every single day like it's my last, and that means enjoying where the fuck I live. I live in New York City. Okay. Another thing that's been tough is obviously my husband is able to take care of all of the bills, but that doesn't leave a whole lot of room. After all the bills, groceries, all that stuff is paid for. So we're not really able to go out and enjoy the city vibes. So that was another thing that was tough. It was I wanted to go to a cute dinner and we really couldn't, or shopping has always been a therapy for me. So obviously that's not happening anymore. So that's been tough. I'm learning a lot. I'm in such a better spot. I'm just so thankful to wake up in my dream city. And back to decorating the apartment, I was like, I want to find a way to love this apartment, like whatever it takes. So I have a list of things I'm going to ask for Christmas that are going to help this apartment. And I think that'll be great. And then I'll be able to show you guys the apartment. Post grad, holy shit. Even when I graduated and was still living in my college town, like I automatically felt isolated from my friends who are still in college, because at this point we're living completely different lives. Post grad is one of those things where you're constantly learning about yourself every single day, and all of the life lessons that people who are older and wiser tell you that you just roll your eyes start to become more clear. That's kind of what's happening for me. I only want to invest in friendships that equally invest in me, and I think before this period of time I was investing in people who would absolutely not even give me the time of day or invalidate my feelings, or truly were never there for me when I needed them. I would let it happen because I had such a fear of having nobody. To me, my brain was having these people around me who are not great to me is better than having nobody. And I look back on that time and I look back on that version of myself and I feel bad for her because she deserved a lot better. And I'm in a headspace now. I'd rather have zero friends. Like, I'd rather have zero friends than people who are not intentional with me and don't show me the same support. I'm always the type of friend who goes above and beyond. It's ridiculous. That's just who I am. I'm a people pleaser. You say jump, I say how high, and that's hurt me in the past. And I'm trying to rein that in. Like, I'm trying to reshape things about me without losing myself completely, because I love that I'm that kind of friend. I love that I'm loud. I love that I have this huge personality. I love that about myself. And sometimes when I'm reevaluating what's important to me, I oftentimes think I need to shrink that. I need to make myself smaller to be surrounded by certain people. And I don't want to do that anymore. And New York is the best place to do that, because absolutely nobody's paying attention to you. Nobody's giving you the time of day, which is amazing. Be whoever. Nobody knows me here. Nobody has any impressions of me. I can wear whatever I want. Being a heavier set girl in Arkansas, I was always so shy with fashion. I couldn't delve too deep because my brain thinking, I'm bigger, those aesthetics are not going to work on me. Fuck that. Wear whatever the fuck you want. Like, it's things like that when in post grad, when you're reflecting on who you were back then and how I let that shit bother me. Like, I full on was picking out my outfits, one, based on my weight, but two, based on, are people gonna think this is fat girl approved? Who cares? Clothes are just clothes and we all have to wear them. And I'm learning that in post-grad, that I can be that and I don't have to shrink myself for anyone to love me. Truly, when I tell you that, take that time to self-reflect and realize, especially friendships, girl friendships, like those are the most important. Other than like my husband, my platonic friendships mean the world to me. I cannot express the women in my life. I pour so much into them. And now I have friends who pour absolutely the same amount of energy into me, and it's so healthy. I love healthy relationships. I'm telling you, high school, what the hell was going on? Like, toxicity everywhere. And I'm thinking, like, we were so young. How were we this? Just don't understand how there was so much judgment going on when we're so young and naive, and it's like we've not even experienced life at all, and we're judging people based on what they wear, like what they do, their hobbies. It's absolute bullshit. And I'm making this video more of like a personal diary for myself. All of my social medias have always been just for me to look back and reflect on memories. I love that so much. I love being able to look back at an old vlog that I made when I was turning 21. That was my very first YouTube video I ever posted, and I'm about to be 24. And I love looking back on that time. So that's why I'm making this video. But a part of me is also like, if you're in high school and you're watching this, I can't stress enough how important it is to stay true to yourself and not conform to what you think everybody wants from you. Because I can tell you right now, when you may think like, oh, I'm nobody in high school, I'm gonna be nobody for the rest of my life. The minute that cap and gown is on your body, it's done. I cannot believe that when I was 16 years old, I thought my life was over. I thought my world was ending. And now I'm about to be 24 and I'm living in New York City and manifesting that I will be working for Estee Lauder, Elf, or, you know, any beauty companies. Like, that's my absolute dream. And I know one day it's going to happen for me. The stars will align and it will happen for me because I've worked my ass off. This is my absolute dream. This is my absolute dream where I am right now in life. My husband, my actual soulmate, I met him when I was 13. We're actually about to celebrate 11 years together. He is my dream partner, like actually Prince Charming come to life. I've never been happier. And I can't believe that when I was 16, I thought my world was ending. It's crazy. Moving on from, the sappy shit, girl, get it together. But really, guys, I'm unemployed. I have so much time. So I think I was just worried, like, where I wanted my YouTube and my social medias to go, but who the fuck cares? Like, it'll probably be all over the place. I'm a big reader, so I do want to start posting more reading vlogs, book reviews, stuff like that, but also just day-to-day life because I absolutely love seeing those videos. I am such like a day in my life type gal. Night routine, morning routine, give it to me all day, every day. I love it. So that's probably but you'll be seeing. I'm focusing on my Instagram and my TikTok, and I'm really liking the content that I'm putting out. I feel like it's more authentic to me. So I kind of want to do the same thing with YouTube. So this is just much more of like a catch-up video, and then let's get it together. It's crazy. I started that YouTube channel when I was literally like 13. This is crazy, but when I started this YouTube channel, like, just had a vision, have this be like a little bit of a diary. I love doing this. So, but yeah, this was a little catch-up. Thanks for chatting with me. Before I go, guys, Taylor Swift's new album drops tomorrow night. I will be staying up. Should I record that? Wait, maybe I should. That would be so fun to like react. I love those videos. Maybe I will. I am so excited. I will say though, and I've been seeing so many TikToks, I'm still in my Tortured Poets. Like, oh my gosh, that album is a masterpiece. It should be hung in the Met. It's art. It's art. Guys, who's ready? Who's ready? I'm so excited to be a showgirl. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon, I swear. And if I don't, I'm fired. I'm fired. Okay, bye.